Hello and welcome back to the 2021 Ontario Provincial Disc Golf Championships. We're here covering round 2. This is the back 9 coverage here at Ettyville Super Spin Disc Golf. Here are your logos for your 2 courses. We're playing the Prodigy Dream 18 this round, presented by ODSA, PDGA Canada, and of course Ettyville Super Spin Disc Golf. We're on the fun part of Prodigy Dream 18 here, Clayton, the back 9, all the woods.
This is going to be great. We got a coffee, we had a snack.
Yeah, got our fresh coffee.
See if these guys can light up the back 9 like they did the front 9. We got some good looking scores there.
Title sponsors include Prodigy Disc and Four Fathers Brewing for making this event possible and as big as it is. There you are. Go give him a follow, give him a like, give him a hate. I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, give me a hate. Give me a reason to log in and use the thing. Yeah.
We got Chris Oz, 7 under through the front 9. Sponsored by Thought Space Athletics. He's been on a pretty good upswing this entire season. As soon as he crossed that 1,000 barrier, he hasn't looked back. This guy never looks back at anybody. Everyone looks at him. Justin Murphy, looking fresh as ever.
So did he put the shirt on just for this and then change for the...
It might have been his round 1 shirt. I'm not entirely
right.
sure because it was so hot. It had just changed completely. Caleb Frisby looking to wrangle some more birdies here. Actually, 8 under par for the front 9. That's some hot work.
Like he just did it very quietly.
Yeah, just casually. Yeah. Bryan had the one. This is just the one bad hole, but I mean, he went for it. I applaud his determination, like you said. But
he's not the only one.
No, was more common than you think it would be. So after hole 9, Oz scrounges the birdie, Caleb with the par, Justin with the bogey, and Bryan with the double bogey. Moving into hole 10, par 4, just 178 feet. But this is such a kind of a claustrophobic tee because the tree on the right side, as you saw, and the tree bunch here by the short tee are really in the peripheral. I mean, the blue tee is like, 5 feet to the right of this gold tee, and it's a vastly different shot. The typical play you see, I like to go with a sidearm, just a putter up shot, just to kind of fade away from the pond that's out of bounds. I always like to go with a backhand. So it's looking pretty
safe.
Good. Okay, it's safe. Oh, wow.
Which I'm a bit surprised by, but I can't say anything because he kicked my butt, so I can't break down his gameplay.
I'm a bit surprised he doesn't go with the sidearm here, but he's got enough touch. This is a banger GT from Caleb. That's a good shot.
Seen a lot of those play the angle, just kind of nestle up there.
Yeah, that's the ideal way to play the backhand. Justin's kind of trying to air it there.
I just think is trying to do it without getting any hits like that knock over the water, but I didn't see any OB.
Yeah, I like to play a sidearm to fade away from the pond, like I said, and fade into a safe spot for a putt. Get over that. Okay, he's safe. It's actually a good shot from in there. Got himself a look to save his par.
He's just been having a bit of a rough patch there. He just needs that, one good moment, one good hole to kind of swing things back around again.
How does that not stay?
I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm confused.
Maybe we just seen it from a bad angle there.
I don't know. It looked like it was a heavy chain. Good putt, actually. From that's
nice birdie
wide straddle stance there is a little uncomfortable.
Oh no!
A little right side miss there from Caleb as well.
Well, this style of basket, we know that too. You gotta be right in if you're a little low like that on the chains. They're always popping out.
Yeah, they're the older style of T1. They're a little bit of a heavier gauge of chain. How's his bag is floating? Do you see that?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. All I see is a blue hat and a bag floating.
Full camo.
Okay, that's a terrible joke. We'll move on.
Yeah.
2 birdies, a par and a bogey from Bryan. Bryan's on a bit of a rough patch now. Like I said, I think he just needs that one good shot or one good putt or something and to kind of bring him back into the round here. That one averaged a 2.84. So just a little bit under par for it being 170 something feet. Just goes to show how awkward the tee shot is. Speaking of awkward, hole 11, par 4, 400 feet. This pond right in the middle of the landing zone. So you either got to lay up short or commit to going all the way over it. And then if you go over it, you got this scatter plot of tree growth to deal with. It's kind of a tricky par 4 to really get a look on, or to get in a good position off the drive to have a look. Excuse me. The ideal play is this right here, a sidearm, a swooping sidearm, and you kind of got to push to the back end of the fairway. That's the more open gap, from what I've noticed. Not that I did that, but that's why.
This looks good. Oh.
He's safe.
Safe though. That's all anyone wants. Like just get me over that middle pond part there.
There's your reaction, yeah. Caleb, that's early. That's a good
hit, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like this hole you could still salvage even from there.
Yes. Bryan, this looks good.
Yep.
Unfortunate tree, but he's on the back end of the fairway. He should be okay. This is Caleb's ESP XL.
This looks, I think he got down there enough. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good recovery. Not sure the XL. I think it's an older Discraft disc, but he likes to throw it. It's pretty flippy. I believe that's a flick from Justin Murphy, and not just the shot type, the actual disc.
Oh, wow. Great shot.
That's phenomenal.
He's birdie putting. Another opportunity there.
Okay, yeah. It's in his range in the wonderful land of Oz.
Well, a lot of these wooded holes, you can see that, like, even if you throw a really great shot, there's still lots for everyone to equally hit. So,
yeah.
You know, it's just a matter of getting through there.
Caleb taking a par.
I mean, not much you can do from where he was.
No, but yeah, he got a fortunate kick and he recovered very nicely. Bryan also taking a par, I believe. Okay, he's got the par now. He's kind of starting to right the ship.
Start counting backwards now.
Yeah. Oz with another good putt. Justin, why are you throwing an American flag dyed disc? Do you know what country you're in right now?
Maybe he's a dual citizen.
At least you look good, bud.
They'll let him in any country with a shirt like that on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So you got, I think, 2 pars, 2 birdies, if I'm correct, which I am. Excellent. That hole averaged 3.93, so basically par. A couple good birdies there from the gentleman.
Keeping those hot rounds going here.
Yeah. Hole 12, par 3, 290 feet. This is it plays for an overstable stall shot because you got to get it flat, pushing the back end of the fairway, basically where the drone is flying, and then you want to almost stall it kind of almost backwards, but it can't go any further. It's got to just go straight to the left. It's a pretty tricky shot. It looks like a normal hyzer, but it's a very precise flight you have to do.
Easy to throw too far.
Yeah,
too hard.
This is a good play. See how Oz goes high with the Firebird, with the high nose up, and then it just comes sideways. Yeah, it's a good shot.
He's on a roll now, too.
Yeah, he's feeling pretty good.
Coming into the comfort zone.
This looks a little early from Justin. Might sneak through. Yeah, it kind of does. Long look.
It was a weird hole. It just seemed like people would throw these big swooping hyzers and it wouldn't hyzer. It just sort of flew straight and dropped.
Yeah. See, Caleb's going with a Buzz SS here, I think. So he's trying to throw something glidey.
Maybe if you want it to float in.
Okay. Like that. I can't condone that.
You almost need to go up, stall, and then finish on the hyzer, where the big drivers don't seem to do that with so much height and spike. They just come down.
This is looking good though from Bryan. catching the last branch, but he's in his step putt range. Good effort. There you go. There,
that's the one we were talking
You see
about.
that look of relief that he just had? Like, oh, finally.
he's laughing. Look at him.
Attaboy, Bryan.
What a beauty.
Oh, I love this guy. Attaboy. Give it to him. Give him the slow-mo. Just jumping it in there.
Big sigh of relief.
Yeah, now he's fine. I was on a bit of a heater here.
He is, yeah, he's shredding.
This hole averaged a 2.95. So once again, another hole basically at par. And I think it's just due to the angle. There were quite a few birdies on it though. But still averaging at par. So just a huge 4-foot tap, not a boy. Three birdies. Oh, he's excited because you're in the star frame. Okay, I get you now. Fair enough. 3 birdies in that one. That's actually pretty impressive for a card.
Almost there.
Almost there. Yep. Coming into the home stretch now, hole 14 or 13, excuse me, par 4, 485. This is a beautiful hole. They cleaned up a lot. This right side here, where all this kind of dirt is, used to kind of be, about a foot high brush. Now they've cleaned it up nice. This is a beautiful little 2-shot hole. 300 feet off the tee, some straight to stable mid-range or fairway driver, whatever you want to do, and then a nice turnover putter into the green. I love this hole.
Another beautiful hole.
Yeah, it's a very aesthetically pleasing hole.
You could just do shots like these in different variations times 18 and then call it a course, right?
That's a little early.
That's tough side.
It's going to be tricky, yeah. That was a Sean Kosher sighting. Watching Caleb. I think he said that same Buzz SS again.
Oh, smart play. He's not drifting to the left side. He keeps himself out there. You don't really have to throw that far off this tee shot either.
You just got to get through the gap. That's fine. That's, like I said, about 180 feet maybe.
It's a nice straight putter mid-range finish.
Bryan, a little bit. Okay, got through the gap. Good shot. Right by the road. That's where you want to be. Get off that. Yes, it did.
Oh, nice shot, Justin, too.
Beautiful.
They all like Caleb's spot there. They thought, we'll just join him.
Yep. Well, he seems to be playing pretty well, so I might as well do what he's doing.
Bit tricky shot here for us.
Yeah, he had to lay that down quick.
That's not bad, though.
That's probably as good as he could have done without, like throwing the absolute perfect shot.
Well, you can always see on these par 4s like this how crucial that first shot is, because as soon as you're off the path, you've eliminated your chance to even have an opportunity for the birdie, and now you're just playing the par game.
Exactly. This is a beautiful little putter shot there from Justin Murphy. Caleb, it's a little bit low.
Yep.
Saving the par nicely.
Giving someone else a chance to get a birdie for a little bit here.
Caleb.
Go in.
Oh.
Caleb's on it, though.
Caleb's putting range is just astounding. He's like 80-foot straddle standstill is like it's nothing. Like every time I see it, I'm just like, how?
He looks good. He looks confident.
Yeah. Good birdie there from Justin Murphy.
I knew Justin would start racking up some more in this back nine.
Yeah. Bryan's got another par. So Bryan's 1 under par for the last 3 holes. He's okay. He's doing some work. He's slowly getting back on track. So we got, what, 3 pars on a birdie? This one averaged 3.82, so just under a fifth of a stroke under par. I see you got it. I see your name up there. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Did I?
Yeah, yeah, it says you got it.
That's good.
You're like, did I get it? Oh, cool. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
Amazing. Yes.
Hole 14, par 3, 232. This is a interesting one. There is a line. It's a high flex sidearm through this gap here, but you got to get it higher, at about the height of these little skinny pine trees, and then come crashing in here. I don't. Not the biggest fan of this one. I think there's a little bit that needs to be cleaned up, personally. But like, there's the line right there, right? Justin just showed you the line.
Yeah, it seemed like the forehand guys had a bit of a fighting chance there on the gap, but as far as backhand goes, I don't know. It didn't really seem like there was any definitive line. It was like, just throw into this junk and hopefully you get through.
Well, Marty takes an interesting turnover line, which I don't even realize exists, and I don't know how he does it, but he does it. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a, if you don't pure it, you're just kind of hoping you get a good kick and can save something.
With how much stuff there is guarding this hole, it's almost like the 3 is like, you're happy with the 3. It almost feels like a birdie.
This looks good from Bryan.
I mean, unless you squeak through and give yourself a chance.
There you go.
Like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to get a bit of a flex on a high shot. That's the only way it's going to get there, unless you get very, very fortunate. But
you can just see that if you hit early, that's the tree line you have to throw through. So
yeah, it's a strange one for sure. It's definitely
pretty easy to slip up on this one.
Yeah, definitely a hole like I've never played something like this before.
I think they're all pretty close, yeah.
Yeah. Justin with a good birdie.
It's racking them up now.
Starting to light the fire a little bit. This will be a really feel-good birdie for Bryan. Yep. There we go. Par from Caleb. It looks like a par from Oz. This one averaged a 3.11, so over par. There were, 7 birdies on it? Bryan and Justin were some of them. Derek Schaefer? I don't know. Sorry. James Duong.
So you get a name like Derek.
I know.
Tongue twister.
I don't know. You know, whatever. James Duong, Micah Schroeder, Mitchell Miskin, and Ryan Watson were the birdies. So I got to shout them out because it is such a strange birdie to get. Strange is a bad word. It's a good birdie to get for a strange hole.
I believe so. Yeah, you're correct.
So 2 birdies, 2 pars. Nothing to sneeze at. Or cough, or scoff, whatever you want to say. Hole 15. Par 3, 239 feet. This is another must get. In terms of the woods course, because it is fairly open. You have one gap to hit. It's 240 feet. Everyone should have a shot that goes 240 feet. And then the only thing you have to worry about really is just any wind coming through in this this kind of hallway of an opening here.
One of those holes thrown in just to mess with you, eh?
That's uncharacteristic for Justin. But goes right into his wheelhouse with that sidearm. But like you said, it's put in there just to mess with you.
Well, because you go through all these like par 4s and this and that and wooded and tight. Now all of a sudden you have this like pretty much like wide open shot.
It's looking good. Yep, on the dance floor. I believe this is Oz's gator. I think so.
A little wide, maybe.
Looks like a gator flight.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that'll do. I think at this point in the day, there was no wind, but it was still disgustingly hot. So coming out of these woods into this fairway was like, oh dear Lord.
Low.
It's like instantly sweating. Yeah,
we really talked up this hole. We're like,
I know. Well, I remember I said it's a must get. Oop, my bad.
4 park jobs.
I'm more surprised to see Justin not at least give himself a good putt.
Just a little bit early, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys were a little far back. I think they're just kind of tossing underneath and moving on.
Whoa.
Brian's doing some course maintenance there. Was that like a light or something?
Yeah, I guess it's
they must play with glowies.
Yeah, they play glowies.
Oh,
nubbed.
Good, too.
Jeez, Brian. I know you're having a tough round, but holy crap. Take it easy on the course.
Yeah, right. Sick of these lights.
Guess he's just trying to lighten the load, huh? Okay. Okay. Forget it.
That one was actually all right, bud. Just took me longer to process.
Yeah, I do what I can. I don't know. I was trying to think of something clever, and that's the best I could come up with.
No, it was really good.
But
I like those that you have, those word twists, but I also like when you do the fun facts as well. So you can continue to do the fun facts thing.
Excellent. All right. All pars. That one actually quite surprised me. That one averaged a 2.8, so a little bit under par. I don't know. I'm just surprised that one averaged that high and didn't have that many birdies. Well, there was a fair amount of birdies, but for 250 with a one big gap and nothing in the way after, it's pretty interesting. Back in the woods, hole 16, par 4, 434. This is the gap you want to go with. If you have a sidearm, this is ideal because it lands you right about here off of a really good drive, and then you have this upshot. They actually pushed this basket back about 100 feet since last year. So kind of where the corner stops going to the right and kind of dips back to the left, where the basket is where the basket used to be. Is that little kind of corner area.
I would think good change. Like I didn't play last year, but this was for sure one of the harder.
This makes it a really, really good hole.
Unless you throw an amazing 2 shots. Like if you're smooth through, it seems like nothing, but then you just watch everybody just hit trees.
Yeah, it's the gap is so tight off this tee. Like I think it's probably maybe 10 feet wide. That's a nice little bounce.
That's not bad, but
no,
it's not
fine.
like he's close. Like there's a ways to go still, right?
Yeah. That's a little bit wide. It's sneaking its way through.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
He's
up there, yep.
That's probably an ideal landing spot.
Yeah. Caleb.
Oh, no.
A little bit pulled.
This is when this hole can get tough real quick.
Yeah. Early off the tee.
We'll see if he tries to go for the gusto. Yeah.
Well, he's in the gap now, at least, but.
At shorts.
Yeah.
Good shot here would help.
Okay, yeah. So that's probably like 40 feet short of where the old pin placement was. So he's looking at the gap now, I think, which is good. Justin, I think
hit some trees.
Okay, it's not as bad as it looked like it was going to be.
At least with a hole like this, you come in expecting to hit a bunch of trees and not. So even when you do, you're like, yeah, whatever, you know.
This one you can't be too upset if you hit a tree on where it's like, well, there's a lot of them in the way. That's a great shot from Brian. He gives himself a long look. Is that his second shot?
No.
I can't remember.
This is Oz's second shot.
Oh, he's taking that gap.
Get up there.
Sneaky.
Almost missed it all clean.
To be there in 2 shots, that's I'd be happy with that. Absolutely.
Oh, this looks good. Sit right there.
Yeah, good save there from Justin.
Nice Canadian flag disc there. Hey?
Yeah. Didn't know he had a Mongolian flag in his bag. Yeah. Caleb's still got a little bit of a tester left to save the bogey. I don't know. Math.
I think this is for the double.
I can't remember. It's my first time doing this, so this will be a little nice on me.
Right? There's so much to keep track of. Oz, right back on track.
It's a great birdie.
His putting's it's on point this round. But like you said, it's been on point all year, and
yeah, he's got a very nice putt. It's simple movements. It's always on the pole. Brian for par? No.
He knew as soon as he let go, though. It didn't
I think he's just ready for this round to be over.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
I thought that was for 5, but I could be wrong. Yeah.
Okay, that was for 5. Okay.
Yeah. Tough start though. Like, I mean, you're giving up a couple.
Yeah.
Early hit like that.
Double for Kayla. Justin's fanning away the mosquitoes.
Well, they want that fruit on his shirt.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't wear watermelon in the middle of the woods, just when it's that humid, Justin.
Well, when you smell that good too, he's probably got the cologne on. Just smells delicious.
Yeah.
I was trying to take a bite out of them. On the mosquitoes.
Hey man, when it's hot out, I see some watermelon. I'm like, I need that.
Right.
It's another small straight, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a tough hole for these boys. It averaged a 4.32, so it's over par. There was more bogeys than any other score, which I'm not surprised by.
Tough 6 for Caleb too. He's really rocking that round there. Knocks
he's
off
doing
a couple
good.
of his good birdie. I mean, he's still doing great, but I'm sure being so close to the finish here, he was not happy with that.
17, par 3, just 185 feet. Straight shot. I like to play a little flex sidearm because that's what I always do, apparently. Just because it makes the fairway the biggest. And you don't want to go too long. I made the mistake of going too long in this one, and it is a very obstructed putt. This is ideal. Nice little flex with the gator. Whoa, off the stump.
And not many people apparently miss this hole this round, so...
yeah, this is definitely one that you really need to pick up. Remember I said that about the last hole?
Yes.
So don't listen to us, but...
This would be the easier one, though. I'd say this and that other open birdie hole would be the 2 easier ones that most people got.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it's just so short.
Throw a sidearm up there and you get a putt, and you're
Brian just showed. That's probably what you do right there, right?
Yep.
And then,
little flex with an overstable mid-range. Caleb's going with his banger again. Get through.
Little backdoor, maybe?
Get through.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this hole came
That's
in
a good one for him after that last one.
Yeah, good bounce back. It came in as a 2.45.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to get this one. As Oz does. I mean, I'm not going to count the amount of birdies. It's a lot. So all I see is me and your name up there on the birdie list. So it's all that matters.
Right? We're so self-centered here in the booth.
We're so good.
Yeah.
And star card looks like.
That's good. We got it.
Oh, they shook the chains. Nice. They did the little the Czech Republic tradition from Konopiste. And every star frame on a par 3, they shake the chains. That's awesome. 12 under par for Oz after 17. That's pretty good.
That's got to be, up there with some of the leading scores, I'm sure.
I would think so. I would hope so. If it's not, then we got a problem.
6 and 8 under is really good too on this course. These guys are going to be happy with this if they can finish strong on the last hole.
Hole 18, par 4. I'm not sure about this one. I mean, the play on the drive is a jump putt. Honestly,
it's really short.
It's strange. The second shot's great, but like the first, I mean, I don't know.
It's almost like you could like dig out some more of the course somehow.
Yeah, like this thing, like that's the play. Unfortunately, like I can throw a mutant like on a sidearm and kind of saw it off a bit and kind of bite the corner more, but
that's what I try to bite the corner and make
just a little bit, that's the easy smart play to give yourself like a nice 250 or whatever up to the basket. But
I just don't know if I understand it. Like when I see something like that, I think to myself, well, then where's the change? Because like that's so boring.
I could see maybe like to the right of Caleb here, like kind of he was joking a sidearm roller. Wait, he's actually doing? Okay, no.
Oh, he was just going to say, Caleb, what are you doing? This is awesome. We got some excitement going. See what I mean? Even you sat up, you're like, oh,
I was like, wait a minute, but yeah, I like to see them kind of turn the tee pad a little bit to the right and then clear out this right stuff and have a tight gap that way. Whereas you can do this play to play safe, or you can go up the right side and be more aggressive. I don't know. I like the second shot. I just don't like the tee pad positioning.
Yeah, the second shot is nice. It'd be cool if that one could somehow tuck further back, maybe like. Somehow, if that makes sense.
More back left, maybe, to kind of make a flex shot, or I don't know.
Make that first shot a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Add another 100 feet to it, so you got to lay it up perfectly or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
But I'm with you. Coming out the gap at the end is nice. This is a nice shot.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. Get over there. Nice shot, Caleb.
Some dirty putting greens out there.
This one especially. This one is just complete dirt and sand.
Oh, with all the heat and that, it was just sticking to your disc everywhere.
Oh God! Oh yeah, all the moisture coming off the ground because it's so humid, and then just the dirt just sticking. It's like mud, paste. This is Brian's third or fourth. I can't remember.
Oh no, a little roll away.
It's a little bit of a tester.
It's still there, I think, though.
This hole did average 3.91, so just a bit under par. And I think it's due to the drive. If you're not right in the center, then it's you got to kind of fandangle something. But if you're in the middle, give yourself at least a look.
Another birdie. It's a 13 down. That's a great round.
I think so. Just a casual 13 down.
Just a walk in the park, you know.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem, bud.
Justin really really lit up that back nine, man.
Yeah.
Like he was like 1 under coming into that 9, right?
Yeah, he definitely caught a bit of fire in there.
Caleb did real awesome. He just, that one hole kind of took away a few of his birdies, but he bounced it back on the end.
He started hot enough, and that one hole wasn't really gonna.
Well, he went birdie to finish too. Like that's
9 under. That's fine.
He could have been 11 or so to himself.
I think a 9 under was 1,000 rating, I believe. So Oz had a 1030 something. I don't remember. Justin Murphy no slouch, just 7 under par either, and Brian just the one hole really. That one stretch, I should say, but
he threw it so many times on that hole. I don't know how many strokes it was. It'd be hard to keep track. So
yeah,
it's unfortunate, but
yeah,
I'm sure he'll go have a forefathers beer.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll
right the ship a little bit. Yeah,
wash it away. You know.
Yeah, 1027 rated round there from Oz.
That's a great round. That should put him in a good position here. And
actually, Oz and Justin Murphy were clean on the back 9, which is pretty impressive to do with all these trees and everything. So
there's lots of trouble out there, but you can just see, like, if you make those good clean shots, you capitalize when you need to, you'll get rewarded with good scores. So you just got to keep it clean, right?
The project course is a fair course. It may look really wooded, but it is a fair course. It's just if you get into that rough, that's when it really gets tough because it's so thick in there. So our lead card would be Thomas with a 4-stroke lead over Oz. And then Oz has 3 over Casey. Casey's got 3 over yours truly and James Duong. So it's still anybody's game. Obviously, we're only through 2 rounds, but the top 8, even the top 10 is honestly like really
everybody's
close
there, especially
in terms of a bit of scoring separation.
If they're shooting well, right? It's only going to get better. So
absolutely.
So just so people understand, like, there's one more round of the Prodigy course. This was the first one.
Yes, we have our last feature card of round 2, and then we'll be going into mixing the cards up for round 3, which this is what you would be seeing for round 3. So we're gonna watch another card for round 2 right before that. But before we do that, I gotta shout out the store again, or the store, because I can't say it anyway else.
The schnarb and the store.
The schnarb, the store, the stuff, the things, the branches, whatever you want to say. I don't know. I don't know what else I could say about it other than come and look at it. If you haven't been to the store yet, I don't know what you're doing. You got to come in and at least experience the magic that is the store.
Come for the ambiance.
Yeah. Come to say hi. Come to give everybody that works here crap, because why not? But thank you guys for joining, and we'll catch you in the next one.